Okay, please everybody stand for the prayer. Okay, Jan, please lead the prayer. Amen. Okay, thank you for your wonderful and meaningful prayer, Jan. Okay, so good morning, class. Okay, so please be seated. Okay, by the way, I am Mark B. Magallanes, your arts teacher this morning. Okay, just call me Teacher Mark, understood? Okay, so who is absent this morning? Okay, none. Very good. Let's give 5 clubs for ourselves. Okay, so do you have any assignments? Okay, none. Okay, so before we will start, let's have an energizer para ma-energize po ang lawas. So everybody please stand para sa itong energizer. Okay, so I'm so happy today. Clap your hands. I'm so happy today. Clap your hands. I'm so happy today. I'm so happy today. I'm so happy today. Clap your hands. Okay, thank you. So please be seated. Okay, so I have here a rules for you to follow. So, nara ko 3 rules diri. But before that, I have here a classroom rules. So, muna siya yung i-follow. But during my discussion, I have 3 rules only. So, which are, first, I want you to listen carefully during my discussion and participate actively sa tuang mga activities. Then, if you want to answer or you have a question, just raise your right hand and stand up silently. Then, if there is someone, if there is someone answering here in the class, so please do listen and keep quiet. Okay, understood? Okay, class. So everything is in this world around us has its own shape. So karon, nakoy paila-ila ninyo. So nakoy friend karon ng kauban and his name is Mr. Shapehead. So do you want to meet Mr. Shapehead? Okay. So this is my friend. So this is Mr. Shapehead. Okay, so say hi, Mr. Shapehead. Okay. So let us Mr. Shapehead kung kumusta siya, kung okay na ba siya. So na siya kanta. It entitled Mr. Shapehead song. So let's ask him kung okay na ba siya. So Mr. Shapehead, how are you? Mr. Shapehead, how are you? Mr. Shapehead, how are you? How are you this morning?
My eyes are square, but I am okay. My ears are circle, but I am okay. My nose is triangle, but I am okay. For I am Mr. Shapehead.
Mr. Shapehead, how are you? Mr. Shapehead, how are you? Mr. Shapehead, how are you? How are you this morning?
My head is square, but I am okay. My mouth is rectangle, but I am okay. My hair is triangle, but I am okay. For I am Mr. Shapehead. For I am Mr. Shapehead. For I am Mr. Shapehead.
Okay, so class, okay, dito daw tayo si Mr. Shapehead. Okay, so current class, can you tell me how Mr. Shapehead described himself? Okay, Jan. Okay, his eyes are square. Then, oh, his ears are circle. Okay, then, okay, his nose is triangle. Then, oh, his head is square. Okay. Okay, his hair is triangle. And okay, very good. So his mouth is rectangle. Okay, very good, Jan. Says Mr. Shapehead. Okay. Okay, Jan. Mr. Shapehead wants to give something for you. So, what is it? Jan! Okay, a star. Okay, you know, class, a star is also a shape. Okay, so, Jan, this is for you. Okay, class, so my friend is na sila ko karon. So, mula ka na akong friend. So, say bye-bye to Mr. Shapehead. Okay, bye-bye. So, mula ka na ito ang akong friend. Okay, so class, so based on our Mr. Shapehead song describing himself, who guessed our topic this morning? Okay, Miss Janeline. Exactly. Okay, let's give fireworks clap to Miss Janeline. Boom. Okay. So class, be with me today, this morning, because we will tackle about four basic shapes. Okay, please read again. Alright, thank you. Okay, so what you just said is right. So today, this morning, we will talk about one element of arts, which is shape. But what does the word shape mean? Okay, anyone? Okay, Regen. Exactly. Okay, let's give 5 claps to Regen. Okay, class, so let's read what shape is. Okay, so, okay, please read. Okay, so a shape is an element of art. It is a geometric figure such as square, triangle, or rectangle. So, class, everything within this world around us has its own shape or has its own corresponding shape. So, like sa tuang like sa ako ang visual aid karon. So, this is a rectangle. So, everything yung makita diri in front has its own corresponding shape. Bisan karon, we are here in a square room. So, nata di ari karon. So, everything ato makita na siya klase-klase ng mga shape. Okay, class. So, let us know more about shape. But before that, let us know first the four basic shapes. So, can you give me an example of shapes inside in your house? Like clock, it is a circle. Okay. Okay, carpet, square. Okay, another. Okay, plate ninyo, circle. Okay, ito pa. Okay, another, again. Okay, very good. So, tanan niyo makita sa ato ang sinyong balay has its own corresponding shape. So, daghan kitang mga shape nga ako si class ng mga shape nga ato makita na narasulod sa atong mga balay. Okay, very good class. Okay, so those things nga inyo mentioned earlier has a corresponding shape. Either it is a circle or either it is a square or it is a triangle or it is a rectangle. Okay, so class, every day we see these different kind of shapes. So kani siya upat ka buhok. So it is very important for us to recognize these shapes. So now we will be counting each sides and corners of each shape. So by doing that, we will be able to identify the name of this shape. Okay, class, so karon ato silang tagsa-tagsaon. So atong iuna first ang square. Okay. So, square. So, okay, class. So, every day, we see these kind of shapes. Labi na sa tuwang house. Okay, can you give me an example of square shapes nga yung makita sa inyong balay or bisan asa nga makita nyo basta square shape siya. Okay? Okay, very good. Okay. So as you observe, ang square has a four side. Let's count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So na siya each corner. Wala pa siya 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, as you observe, ang square is equivalent ang iyang each side. So dire, what if kung dire 8 po kung 8 inch dire, 8 po di are, 8 po dire 8. So ang square is parehas sa tanan og size both nga side and corner. So like karon sa tuang room karon naata sa square nga room. So next is a circle. Okay, circle. Okay, anyone, can you give me an example of circle object or things nga makita niyo sa inyong balay? Okay, planggana. Okay, yes, planggana. It's a circle. Another. Okay. So as you observe, circle is round. So round. Wala siya side. Wala siya side. Kaya naman, round man siya. So we can identify na circle na siya basta round siya. So mo ni siya. So, okay. So another. Atong ikatulong nga shapes. Shape is rectangle. Okay. Rectangle. So every day po sa atong life, every day we see different kinds of objects nga nag-shape siya of rectangle. Okay, can you give me an example na rectangle ang shape? Okay, inyong pillow. Okay, oh yes, yung pillow, rectangle. Okay, another. Okay, so as you observe, this is a rectangle. Okay, ang rectangle, pareha siya hapit sa square. But, as you observe, ang rectangle is pataas siya ang iyang each side. Ang diary niya kung 10, iyang inches diri, 10 po diri. But ang iyang side is dili sila pareha. So, sama gyapon siya sa square nga ang rectangle has 4 side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, na po siya 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So, this one is a rectangle. Okay, so, muna siya ang rectangle. Okay, last. Atong ikaupat nga shapes with a shape which is triangle. Okay, this one. Okay, I know always mo makakita og triangle, especially nowadays because December na. So Pasko, so daghang mga triangle na shape like mga paboto. Okay, can you give me an example of triangle shapes nga makita niyo sa inyong bisan asa balay or anywhere? Okay, ikaw. Okay, triangle nga paboto. Another. Okay, ang kalos akong papa. Okay, triangle. Okay, so as you can see, as you observe, as you see, the triangle has 3 sides. So atong i-count. 1, 2, and 3. So as you observe, mura siya mountain. Diba? As you observe, a mountain, paano siya? But, kani siya, ang triangle, na siya 3 sides. 1, 2, 3, and na po siya 3 corners. So, mo ni ang triangle. So, we see triangle, bisan asa to siya makitaan. Like, sa mountain. So, makita ko na siya nga, triangle po siya nga shapes. So, mo ni siya, mao ni sila ang ato ang mga 4 basic shapes nga makita na to sa ato ang palibot. Okay. So, mo ni sila. Okay. So, atos lang i-dictate diri sa board. Okay. This one. Atos lang i-dictate. Circle. Lahat. Kadit lang. Then rectangle. and triangle. Okay, so mo ni siya ato ang four basic shapes: square, circle, rectangle, and triangle. Okay, class. So now, for better understanding, let us watch this video, this music video about four basic shapes from Bouncy Patrol Kids song. So, mo ni siya ato siyang i-watch.
Shapes, shapes, shapes are everywhere. Triangles and circles, rectangles and squares. Shapes, shapes, shapes are everywhere. Triangles and circles, rectangles and squares.
A circle is round like the moon in the sky, or a wheel, or a clock, or the iris of your eye. A circle is forever, no beginning and no end. Can you spot the circle? Spot the circle now, my friend. Circle. Where's the circle? Good job.
Shapes, shapes, shapes are everywhere. Triangles and circles, rectangles and squares. Shapes, shapes, shapes are everywhere. Triangles and circles, rectangles and squares.
A square is a shape with four straight sides, every side the same and every angle right, like a box or a table or the seat of a chair. But where is it hiding? Tell me, can you spot the square? Square! Where's the square? Great!
This is a triangle here for you to see. Can you count the sides up? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Like a wedge or the face of an ancient pyramid. A triangle is in there. Tell me, can you find it, kids? Triangle. Where's the triangle? Good one. Shapes, shapes, shapes are everywhere. Triangles and circles, rectangles and squares. Shapes, shapes, shapes are everywhere. Triangles and circles, rectangles and squares.
A rectangle's a shape like a woodblock or a door. Every side a straight line, count them, there are four. A picture frame, computer screen, a book to name a few. A rectangle is in there playing hide and seek with you. Rectangle! Where's the rectangle? Right!
Shapes, shapes, shapes are everywhere. Triangles and circles, rectangles and squares. Shapes, shapes, shapes are everywhere. Triangles and circles, rectangles and squares.
Okay, so thank you sa pag-participate, class. Okay, so na-enjoy na ba ang tanan? Okay. So, ang gingon sa song, sa music video is, unsa kita siya? Ito din ang gali. Shapes, shapes, shapes are everywhere. Triangle and circle, rectangle and square. Okay. So, kabalo ko nakasabot na gid mo. So, karon, nako ihatag sa inyo ang activity. Para kung makita, masayod na ko kung nakabalo ba gyud kung makita niyo ba kung na gyud nakatunan. So, muna siya inyong activity. Okay, so this is your activity. So, what you are going to do is to, muna siya ang direction. So, identify and color the item of the correct shape. So, as you can see, na there are four basic shapes, which are circle, rectangle, square, and triangle. So, karon, akong gusto na ko nga, pangitaon niyo diri sa box ang kani nga shape. So, as you can see, na klase-klase nga mga shape dire, then pilion niyo kung asang circle ana, rectangle, square, and triangle. Okay, so I only give you 3 minutes nga mag-answer ani. Okay. Let's start. Okay, pwede mo so good.
A few moments later.
Okay, so well done, class. Okay, so you showed that you understood the elements of arts, which is shape, and know the four basic shapes, which are square, circle, rectangle, and triangle. Okay, so now, class, do you have any questions or clarifications about our topic this morning? Okay, so, okay, again, what is shape? Okay, very good. Okay, so there are basically there are four basic shapes. What are those? Okay, very good. Okay, so class, every day, kanina ato nga mga mention yung nga mga shapes is ato yun siyang ma-encounter. Then, everything within this world has a corresponding shape. Okay, so now class, for your last activity, I have here so this is your last activity. Okay, so what you are going to do is mo siya put a check in the space provided. So as you can see, na image diri sa akong friend nga si Mr. Shapehead. So as you observe na diri is kanang ato siyang butang i-check na to diri na mga corresponding shape diri, circles, rectangle, square. So na siya pangutan na my hat has yung kalo is na by circles, rectangle, squares. So kung naam gali, inyo siyang checkan kung naam gali siya. So then diri po sa usa my face has may mga punta na circle ba yung face, na by triangle iyang face, na by square iyang face. So kung naam gali siya, inyo checkan, pero kung wala, inyo siyang i-leave na lang niyo siya. Then diri my arms are. Usa diri, ang ikaduha diri class is inyo yung isulat ang iyahang say naan nga makita niyo diri. So mo ni siya class, my arms are. Unsa man yung arms? So butang unsa niyang arms. Diri my legs are. Unsa yang legs? Then my feet are. So ibutang niyo kung unsa iyang feet. So mo ni siya then. So I will give you only 3 minutes to answer this activity. Okay, you may start now.
A few moments later.
Okay, very good. Okay, so everyone did well. So, karon, let's give a Mami Junisha clap for ourselves. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. So, karon class, for your assignment, so, okay naman itong paan. So, for your assignment, I want you to draw a house using the 4 basic shapes. So, kamo ni bahala kung siyong buhaton. So, muna akong assignment ninyo and so, muna na itong klase. Okay, goodbye class.